guys, Bullhorn Betty here. So Mob Crew is about to start his live and is now saying that he believes he got some key points from last night wrong. I love the fact that he goes back and re-scrutinizes everything and reanalyzes everything and immediately lets people know if he's made a mistake. I love that. That is absolutely what we all should be doing. So I went back and started focusing on, because he gave a key word. I can't remember what his title said, but it said like he found other red flags. So I went back to the photo and I started analyzing it a little bit closer and a little bit with more detail. And I realized that there is some red flags there. And so I did find a spot of light that I wanted to zoom in on. Now, you guys know this is far from my wheelhouse. So I took this spot of light and I realized average Joes in our live are able to enhance or filter stuff in the photos after they zoom in. And so I figured, okay, let me figure this out, because I love to source things and I love to be able to recreate them. And so I did two different ones, one that was zoomed in a little bit more and one where I zoomed out a little bit more, and I modified it. And you can definitely see something behind the lights. Now, I don't know what I'm doing, but I have to think the idea is to try to tone down the light and lift what could possibly the shadows behind the light. And so I just was trying to use common sense and trying to figure out what each of the settings does. And each time I did it, I was able to lift something. And like I said, one was super, super close and one I took further away. So check this out. Let me know what you think. Am I doing it wrong? So I was going through this and I'm cleaning it up. I'm getting a different, I grabbed the light, excuse me, and I'm working toward trying to get some enhancements done. And you can see that I'm working with the image. Lots of stuff goes into this, and so I'm just kind of working with different settings on here. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, this is what I'm assuming happens when people are filtering images. And so, you know, I went through, but I just wanted you guys to see what the image looked like, because I cropped it from a crop, which never works out. But when you work with it, it starts lifting some type of image, you know, around the light. And so I'm interested in trying to figure out what is behind the light. And so I thought I would show this to you. I've got this one. This is one I did as well. Oh, I gotta finish this one. I hate losing my stuff. Let me just go ahead and save that. I think it was this one. That's the one I'm on. This one. And I don't know if I got too close or reduced the brightness enough, but it kind of looks like a face. And it kind of looks like they're holding like the light like a cop would hold it, you know, kind of next to their face, shining down. And so I don't know if I'm doing it right. I don't know if I'm lifting it right. I really just don't know. I'm just giving it a shot to see what I can make out, because, you know, I figured average Joes are being able to do it, and they said it's just the filtering. So I just go in there and I just playing with the filters until it starts lifting and starts showing the lights and light, you know, the shadowing and stuff like that. And this is what I'm getting out of this one. Now, obviously, it's not as high tech as the ones that we're doing, and it might not even be accurate. It might just, for all I know, a smear on the lens. I have no idea. I just see what I see when I zoom all the way in on this tiny light and I start adjusting some of the filters. You can really start seeing stuff lifted. I don't know if you can see it. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Bullhorn Betty channel. But I'm just trying to do what I can. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff here. And now I'm lifting this one, and I'm just not sure what I'm seeing. You know, I don't know what I'm seeing. I feel like it is a flashlight over the shoulder. This one's from further back because I felt like I zoomed in so close because his face was the face was really big. And so I decided to crop it again and move it out. And then this is what I got with the cropped out, you know, where it's further from a further distance, and you can see more detail in it. So, and this is just the filtration just on my Apple phone. I'm using absolutely zero software to lift this image. Let me know what you think. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This does look like something, and it's definitely outlines of something. So I'm curious to find out a few things. One, is this photo legitimately from February 26th at 3 o'clock in the morning? That's the first thing I would like to know. Secondly, we can clearly see there was something going on, even though if it's determined that that light is truly from across the street, which I have a hard time because I looked across the street, and across the street lights are very narrow. The only one that's wide on that side is theirs. So I'm having a hard time digesting that. But I digress. Either way, there's still lights going on in the house, and lights right outside the master bedroom, if those are not her lights or their lights, and I believe it is. But I'm willing to listen to the mob crew. I haven't watched him yet. He hasn't started yet. He's going to be starting really soon. I hope you guys all go over there and watch him. But I have such high regard and high respect for the mob crew, so I'm definitely tuning in, and I'm definitely paying attention. So I hope everybody does too. But here's my work. I wanted to show my receipts because this is something I don't know, and maybe somebody that can help or decipher or clean it up even more. That would be awesome. So guys, I just got done watching the mob crew, and I do agree now that I got to see all of his information that that was the neighbor's light. There were some anomalies in the photo that we were looking at, and there is a light. And I still think that after seeing everything I saw tonight, that light is outside of the home. So you guys just saw my enhancements, but I do agree with everything that the mob crew has put together tonight and put out there. You know, interpretations are just that. You just have to keep working with them. And I know a lot of people that are haters and stuff like that like to attack the minute things, you know, are stated wrong. It's just an opinion until better information becomes available, and those opinions change. So as we are looking through and going on with this, I think that there's still a lot to be said with that photo, a lot of damaging information. Now, I know that some people say that the window curtains could have been drawn and only one window curtain open in what they call the sunroom. I think it's more like a nook or a sitting room, if you will. But, you know, I guess it's a whatever name it could be for anybody, because I think that porch area out back is kind of the sunroom. It's the one that's open, but I guess the sunroom might be enclosed. I don't know. Either way, long story short, or longer, however you want to look at it, I believe that they are radiant lights. Yes, the curtains could have been drawn, but because of the light coming off the window from the master bedroom, it appears that there might be a hall light on, and it is peering through, showing that the bedroom door would be open, and that hall light, the way it's angling off the wall, is getting that further window and lighting that up. There is that possibility, or it could have been in that sitting room, the light was on and only one curtain was open. But I'm trying to also explain the light going on in the master bedroom as well, and that would be indicative of a hall light being on. And there's a wall, so the angle of the wall and that light and that light source coming in might be coming at an angle to that one window and only that one window. That is a possibility. So you'll have to decide for yourself whether the curtains are closed except for one, or that was radiant light. But I think that could explain, or at least prove, that the master bedroom door was open while that light was on. I really thoroughly enjoyed the video tonight. I like working through these processes, and it's just about coming together and analyzing stuff. And if it's wrong, going back to the drawing board and getting it right. And I think that that's what was done tonight. So, you know, kudos to Chris at the mob crew. Kudos to everybody that are working around the clock to try to figure all of this out and try to get a little insight. Enhance. It doesn't seem like it's rocket science. Now, they're not going to be the clearest photos. That takes a little bit more money and, you know, higher tech programming to do that. But I think we can make out some things, and I think we need to keep working at it until we get it right. Thank you all for being here. God bless each and every one of you, and we will see you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., rain or shine. God bless.